It's Ash and Jake. We're down here, Pickering Automotive. We're catching up with Maury Pickering once again. Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, same, guys. How you been going?
Yeah, pretty good.
Mate, I love this. Brand new kind of vehicle to the marketplace, GAC. So tell me about what we're looking at here, because this is another electric vehicle, yeah?
We spoke about this briefly. Now, GAC we've been looking at for some time. It's a joint venture partner of Toyota and Honda. So they've been joint venture partners since 2004. A lot of these brands, I suppose, that we're evolving, we're now seeing as fresh new entrants in Australia.
Yep.
This is not a car that has just been designed last week.
Right.
And it has big joint venture development. A lot of this manufacturing you see is actually remanufactured, but it's sold in Japan.
Right.
So, you know, a lot of manufacturing, as we know, is being done in China. Otherwise, we'd probably be standing here nude. So,
No, I'm not. We don't need that.
So this car is, well, you know, it's another very new entrant, but tremendous.
Very futuristic looking.
Yeah, it is. We just talked. What does it have? A bit of DNA. Got the cute little light.
Yeah, I was checking
It's got
those
a
out
bit going
before.
on there. You know, is it a mini? Is it what is it? You know, but it's a new.
It's got that Mini Cooper-esque kind of shape. That
goes
front.
as quick as one.
Does it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go down that path. What's the spec on this? How far are we going to get, and what is it like? Tell me more about that.
Again, 410 kilometre range, I think it's a 410 kilometre range. You know, we have two models in this car. We say, let's say the base model, right?
Yeah.
But again, 32,990 drive away, 8-year warranty, packed with features and benefits,
Say no more. Did you want to go for a run in one of these?
Well, we'll get Murray to take us for a look inside first, and then I've got another question that I want to ask you once we get in there.
This is very, very nice. Again.
Again, look, you know, I know we've just been showing you about the electric cars we've got. Did the other one last week.
Yep.
This one here. Again, same sort of little thing. Little
heads-up display.
Heads-up
Yep.
display.
Yep.
Position lovely. All the important things in front of you.
You got your iPad.
Yeah, then you've got your iPad. You know, your phone charging here. You know, it's just, there's nothing else in here.
That's last week when we took the other one for a test drive. I love that charging port. That is, you just drop your phone and away it goes. It's just so simple. There's no cords. There's no messiness.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee rack. Telephone there.
Yep.
Everything else is done, isn't it? You know, like your connectivity when you virtually hop in these cars. I remember getting in them even 5 years ago. You got to do this and do that and set that and say good day to the world. And how do we put? You get in this car, the phone knows you're here, the car knows you're here.
Yeah,
You've got the key on you. You can drive off.
Everything's synced
There's
up.
no you know, it's just a different thing.
Question that I've got for you. Okay, so we're at 32,990 for this, the GAC Aeon.
Yep.
How long does it take to charge this? So if let's say we're almost flat, we had 5% battery left, plug it in, what's that charge rate look like? Because I know there's like some high-speed charging, and I think a lot of people are in fear.
High-speed charging, look, you go to the shops, you can high-speed charge, can't you? You go at home, look, what I normally do is just use either the standard power point, you can get a 7, I think it's a 12, kilowatt charger, 22 kilowatt charger.
Okay.
And all of this is becoming more and more normal and common.
Yes,
right? So,
absolutely.
You know, there's people that have got apartments, for example, but they're Gold Coast residents of ours, and they go, oh, where am I going to charge it? Well, you know, go to Pack Fair, or they go somewhere, and they can plug it in.
And they're good to go.
Go to Ferry Road.
Well, you've got
Market,
plenty of
plug it
options
in
on the
and it's done.
coast, let's be honest.
It is as sort of catastrophic as what people perceive.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you go, oh God, I've got to go to Brisbane today. Well, this car does 410 kilometres. It's 64 kilometres.
Yeah.
You do a few trips.
You sort of,
back and forth to Brisbane.
You've got to sort of leave that out of it too.
Yeah.
All right.
Right?
No bullshit, honest appraisal. Can we take this for a test drive?
Yeah, go for your life.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'll back the car. Marvellous car. And again, we've sold in what, 8 weeks or something. We've been waiting for so long to get this car to Australia.
Yep.
We're nearly everything sold.
Again, Maury, the finishings in this one, same as last week, they're just awesome, eh?
You got enough room in the back there,
No,
Jackie? What's the
more
back
than
like?
enough, and you know I'm not a small boy.
No, absolutely. That's why we put
There's
the big
plenty of
bloke in
room.
the back.
There's plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Enjoy, guys.
No, we will.
We'll look forward to your candid view on what you think.
Mate,
okay?
thank you so much again.
All right,
Let's go for a run.
Automotive Group, let's make this happen.
Aeon.
The Aeon by GAC. Now, a full electric car again. We'll see how it goes. Now, the hardest part for me, fortunately we're on a hill, so
Just
we're
driving.
rolling. That's a good start. There's a lot of, it's got kind of, body sensoring all the way around, which is kind of standard in vehicles now. It's got a little ping pong sound effect for the indicators, which is great.
Reminds you of the Atari.
Again, one of those vehicles where it's not going to lock in on indicators. It's once you just tap it, it's kind of going. We're good to go. Jesus.
That's got a bit of a quick...
Okay. One of the tricks that I have found with electric cars is that you need to work out what it feels like with the accelerator, because it is literally instant go. That is the only trick that I reckon there is to...
That you're not used to yourself.
Driving an electric vehicle is just getting used to that. At $32,990, now they've given us actually the luxury vehicle here. So this is the top of the tree in the Aeon. $36,990 for this particular vehicle. Now, when I say top of the tree, you notice the sunroof, right? So there's a huge sunroof, as you can see here. So you get all that light in there, and of course, all controlled off this paneling in the front here. So everything that you want on this vehicle at your fingertips.
I think he was saying they do trades down here as well. So if you've got an old car, you want to bring it in, they'll look after it.
Yeah. No, that's the joy of being able to do it, and then of course chasing finance and everything. But away we go.
Here we go.
In through the roundabout. We're going to go
Try
wide.
not to deep
Going to run wide here on the roundabout and see how people deal with that. Okay, away we go. The Aeon feels nice underfoot, feels comfortable on the road straight away from the get-go. So another really nice thing. GAC, as a new player in the marketplace, you may feel like you want to be hesitant with it. Don't. It's such a nice finish in this car as well. Here we go.
Why would you be hesitant?
We're going to belt. Look at it, right? Okay, so that's...
Yeah, okay, you're going.
That just kind of shows you, and it tells you if you're going too quick. So I'll shut that down a little bit. The giddy up in this, again, incredible. Electric cars and their takeoff will impress you. If you have not driven one of these, and I know, Jakey, you haven't had a crack at an electric car.
I've had a go at a hybrid. I haven't had a crack at a full electric. But I mean, the hybrids. My parents have got one. I don't know. The pickup doesn't seem as good. My parents' one, and that is a completely different vehicle to the GAC. So, but yeah, no, this is really nice. It's comfy. It's neat. Like, I keep going back to the phone charger. I'm so OCD. I like everything where it needs to be.
Yep.
And there's no cords, there's no mess.
Nice little armrest configuration sitting here for the driver as well, so you feel like you can be very relaxed in this vehicle, which is a very nice thing. I'm interested to see what happens, because when I've driven a different electric vehicle, when you take your foot off the accelerator, it automatically feels like it is trying to go under brake.
Yeah.
Same thing with this. So that's a really handy feature, I think, in these type of vehicles, because it just allows you, it seems like it's got more control. And from a safety aspect, I think that's really, really important.
I feel safe, even though you're driving, I feel safe.
Yeah. Absolutely. And further down the road here, we'll be able to
I was just looking at this screen that you guys can't see. On air purification.
Yeah.
So it's actually purifying the air as we drive.
Absolutely, because the way that I drive, you may shit yourself, and we can get rid of that stink, which is well done for GAC.
Gone are the days of hotboxing a car with air purification.
All right, so we're heading down now onto Smith Street, and as I take this particular corner, I should be able to give it a little bit of a belt and see just how fast she will giddy up to get us to where we want to be.
Versus the one we were playing with last week. Can you remember what that one was?
Yes,
the
absolutely. MG4, yep.
How does this one underfoot in comparison to
last
week?
I'm about to show you.
Far out.
It is insanely good.
Watch out.
And away you go.
Far out.
Like, there is so much fun to be had in these vehicles. Now,
Probably
remember,
not on this road, though, mate.
The more you belt your vehicle, the faster you're going to go through your battery life, right? So it's one of those things, if you drive carefully and cautiously, the longevity and the distance that you will get, and I think Maury mentioned to us around about 420 kilometres, that's a good range. That's not bad at all for an electric vehicle, because a lot of us were really frightened that, you'll get to the shop and you'll run out of charge. No. You're going to get 420k all day, every day.
Plug it in when you get home. You're good to go for the next
very simple thing to
week.
Do. But honestly, that takeoff is sensational. Just what they've done with electric cars.
You're in sport mode too.
It's amazing. Yeah, sport mode. I don't think there is any other mode. Actually,
No, there
when it
is.
comes to driving a vehicle. You don't need it. But look at that go!
He's up, turbo.
It's very responsive. It feels like it's got good presence on the road as well. I am going to.
You don't drive your car like you drive this car. You're driving this like it's stolen.
If this came in red, imagine how quick it would go, right? Because we all know red cars go faster. So, if you're in the market for a new vehicle,
just go see Maury. He will look after you. He is such a genuine bloke. You know the old saying with car salesmen? It's not a saying, but it's that feeling when you go,
they're going to bullshit.
They're going to bullshit. They just want to get you over the line. And whenever I talk to Maury, I don't have that feeling with him.
Absolutely, mate. No, he is a really nice character, and so are his team. This is the one thing, though, I will give you with Pickering Automotive Group, that Maury, in charge of the helm of that, he is making sure that his team are the representation of himself. So if he can't deal with you, he knows that the people that he's got in play will deal with you the same way he would. Pretty solid little dealership, Pickering Automotive Group. A range of different vehicles which we will be test driving all the way through. In terms of passenger comfortability, where are you at with that, Jakey? Because, you know, if I've got my work wife in the car with me, what are you thinking? Are you comfortable? Is it nice for you?
Slow down, Ashley. Slow down. If you're your work wife, slow down. No, look, it's super comfy. I cannot fault it. Again, everything is just clean. It's comfy. I know it's clean because it's new, but it's got a nice feel about it. The finishings don't feel cheap. It doesn't feel Chinesey or anything like that. It doesn't feel like if I, play with that, it's going to break.
Yep.
But no, as a passenger, super comfortable, dude.
Beautiful. That's
very,
what I
very
like.
happy.
So what would you give it out of a ranking to 10, which is what we're doing?
If I had a beer in hand, it'd be a 10. I'll give it a 9.5.
You're on a 9.5 on this one.
Dude, it's comfy. And last week, again, I could not fault it. But, I mean, I'm not a car enthusiast as such. I love boats, as you know. But, yeah, I just think it's a really nice, neat car. It'd be perfect. Again, I said it last week. It's a great car for the family. It really, ease up.
It is just underfoot, underpower. They are amazing. And of course, I need to stop for this truck. Otherwise, we are going to have a brand new look at the front of this.
Well, maybe not. It might have that emergency braking system.
Look, we took the MG. And that was the first EV that we'd done the test drive.
So out of last week's one and this week's one?
Yeah. Look, I'm going to say this is right up there and level pegging with that for sure.
You gave last week a 7.5. Then when we pulled back into the shop, you said it was an 8.
It was sitting on an 8.
What's this one?
This one straight away, I'm sitting at the 8 mark with this because it does feel actually, this cabin makes you feel very, very, very safe. Yeah. Which is an important thing.
So you're going GAC over the MG?
No, it's horses for courses pretty much. But this GAC is definitely worthwhile going into their dealership and taking for a test drive. Look, the reality is,
it won't cost you anything.
You know the vehicle is for you once you sit in it. That is, that's the joy about getting a car, is you know straight away if it's for you. This thing will suit so many people. So go and consider it. GAC, we're pulling back up at the dealership right now.
Super smooth, bro. I am very impressed.
It's a lovely little car, and it could be the car for you. Definitely sits there right up there with an 8 for sure. And the reason for giving it an 8 at this point is to make sure that we've got room to move. Because remember, we're talking entry levels. I know this is the luxury, and that sunroof is amazing. But I'm making sure that I'm giving myself some more space for when we get into the different range of vehicles and everything as well.
I'm just looking at other stuff that we didn't look at before. There's a little stash box in there, actually.
So, as simple as pushing a button, you go into park, we are done, job done, thanks very much, get out, walk away, no more to pay. It's an 8 for sure. GAC, check it out, part of Pickering Automotive Group, mate. I'm glad that you're enjoying being in the passenger seat.
I am. Like I said before, I could just go for a beer and I'd be quite happy. But no, Maury, Josh, and the boys, thank you so much for letting us come out and have a play with these cars. And I think we've got a few more of these to do, don't we?
Mate, we've got the whole range. We'll get the lot done.
I wonder if we can pinch one for the weekend. We'll ask.